Okay, picture this. Bags are packed, tickets are on the counter, you've got the mail held, you're just about to lock up. And then it hits you. That one little nagging thought, should I have turned off the water? It's a classic for a reason, right? Well, today, we're going to put that anxiety to rest and turn it into a confident decision you can feel good about.
So that's the big question, isn't it? Should you actually go find that valve and turn it? I mean, it sounds simple enough, but is it really worth the hassle? Or are you just overthinking it? Let's figure out what's really the right move for your specific home right now.
Here's how we're going to tackle this. We'll start with the big question, lay out the pros and cons of turning the valve. Then we'll get personal and help you figure out if your home is in a high-risk category. From there, we'll look at two clear paths, the full shutoff plan and some really cool modern alternatives. And by the end, you'll have everything you need to make the call. All right, let's jump right in. The whole point here is to get you to a place where you can lock that door, head off on your trip, and not spend a single second worrying about what might be happening with your plumbing back home. Okay, so this really comes down to a classic trade-off, you know? Is that amazing peace of mind you get from shutting off the water worth, well, the little bit of hassle it might cause? Let's really dig into the good and the bad. So before we go any further, let's make sure we're on the same page. What is the main water valve? Think of it like the master switch for all the water in your house. When you turn that thing off, you're literally stopping the flow from the street to everything. Every faucet, every toilet, every appliance. It's the big red button, so to speak. All right, so here's the heart of it. The pro is huge. I mean, absolutely massive. Peace of mind. You get almost total protection from one of those nightmare leaks, you know, the kind that floods your basement and destroys everything. The con? Well, it's mostly minor stuff. Your ice maker might not work, and you might have to wait a minute for the water pressure to come back when you get home. So the question is that massive, massive benefit worth that tiny little inconvenience? Right, this is super important. There's no single right answer for everybody. It really depends on your house. So let's play detective for a minute and see if your home might fall into what we'd call a high-risk zone, where shutting off the water is probably a no-brainer. Okay, take a quick look at this list and see if anything here rings a bell. Do you live somewhere that gets seriously cold in the winter? Is your plumbing, let's say, vintage? Are you leaving for a really long time, like a few weeks or more? If you're nodding your head to any of these, then the case for shutting off that valve gets way stronger, especially the cold weather part. That's a huge factor for burst pipes. So just take a second, thinking about your house, your weather, how long you'll be gone. What's your gut telling you? Which way are you leaning? Because from here, there are really two clear paths forward. All right, so path A. This is for all of you who just looked at that risk list and went, oh yeah, that is definitely me. This is the full-on, proactive, sleep like a baby on vacation plan. And then there's path B. This is for the rest of you. Maybe you've got a brand new house, or you live somewhere where it never freezes, or hey, maybe you just like using technology to solve problems. This path is all about using some other smart safeguards to protect your home. Okay, path A people, this is for you. Let's walk through your pre-departure checklist. It's a simple protocol to make sure you get that full peace of mind we've been talking about. It's actually pretty simple. Step 1, and this is the big one, find and shut off the main valve. Next up, you'll want to drain the pipes. Just go to the lowest faucet in your house, maybe in the basement or on the first floor, and open it up till the water stops. Super important, don't forget to go outside and disconnect your garden hoses. And last but not least, take a look at your water heater. Most have a vacation mode or a low setting that'll save you some energy while you're gone. All right, now for everyone on path B. Choosing this route doesn't mean you're just, rolling the dice and hoping nothing happens. Not at all. There are some really great tools and strategies, both high-tech and old school, that can keep your home safe without touching that main valve. Think of this as your menu of options. On the techie side, you could install a smart water detector. Some of these are amazing. They can actually shut the water off for you if they sense a leak. Or you could use simpler sensors that just send an alert to your phone. And hey, let's not forget the simple stuff. Insulating your pipes is huge, especially in colder spots. And honestly, the power of a trusted friend or neighbor just popping in to check on things, that's priceless. And of course, the best defense is a good offense. Regular plumbing maintenance can stop problems before they ever start. Okay, we've looked at the big question, we've weighed the pros and cons, and we've laid out two very clear paths you can take. So, let's bring it all home and get you to your final verdict. And if you remember one thing from all this, let it be this. There is no one-size-fits-all answer here. Seriously, if someone tells you there's only one right way to do this, they're not looking at the whole picture. Because at the end of the day, the best choice really boils down to your situation, your plumbing, your climate, and, honestly, your own personal comfort level. What's going to let you relax the most on vacation? You now have all the info you need to weigh your own risks and pick the path that's going to let you truly unplug and enjoy your trip. So there you have it. You've now got a plan to vacation-proof your home, and that's awesome. That kind of proactive thinking is what being a smart homeowner is all about. So with that taken care of, it just makes you wonder, right? What's the next thing on your home maintenance checklist?